Hello, everybody, and welcome to the first day of April. As I said, being that we're playing 2 months or 2 days per month, so that we can actually get through all the harvest we need, by the end of the series, we're going to vlog the first day of the month doing all the work. Second day of the month, I will continue to do work, get things up. Won't do anything super major, in that, and then we'll pick up with the next episode will be the next month. So the last episode was March. Now we're in April, and was busy. I did a bit more mining, and actually picked up a new piece of equipment to help us mine a little bit. Oh, actually, a couple pieces of equipment, because I got over ambitious with what I wanted to do. And that. So it looks like we got at least 3 pallets of gold ready to go. While wheat is doing good. That's good. Let's check on our sheep. Appear to be doing good. They're good on food, and water is still good. And we've got 406 liters of wool. These guys don't generate a lot, or at least very quickly. Greenhouses are doing splendidly, or they should be. Our canola field is looking good. Let's go check on this field before I head back the other way. We could do some grass work, but I don't really need any. Our cotton seems to be doing good. Doesn't look like it had any change. It's the last time we checked it. We have 3,000 liters of milk. Cows are looking good. They've got plenty of food, plenty of water. Our barley looks like it's coming in nicely as well. Nice. Alright, so everything looks good on the farm. Hop the fence here. These pallets loaded up, and see what we got going on. See if another pallet generates. Yep. Cool. the old Ford. Just when I think I mastered a forklift front-end loader combo, or even just the forklift itself, something always goes weird. So I have a bunch of good runs so I can easily grab the stuff, and all of a sudden, I'm able to do it. Cheat a little bit so that I think everybody's locked down. Yeah, straps on this truck work great, but alright, we'll head off into town and I'll catch up with you just before we get to the sell point. Alright, here we are. So we've got, I think it's 2,000 liters per. Great, let's check that. Okay, so we got 2, 4, 6, we got 8,000 liters of gold. $41,123. That's not bad. It's around 10,000-ish. Or so. Or so per dozen. That's not bad. Alright. Head back to the homestead and figure out what we will do next. Okay. There's some eggs to sell. Nothing too desperate yet. The processing center for the gold is out of stones, but I don't think we want to do that today. Being that this will be our last being that this will be our last season here. Missing stones, yep. Let's turn that off now. These guys are chugging along. Should probably look at what we can. Yeah, because once we get through this season, don't know if we'll sell the homestead or we'll see if we can get somebody to come work it for us. Depends on what would be financially more beneficial to us. But we've amassed some equipment, and we should probably look and see what we can potentially ship back to the States. Like this, we could probably, though I don't know if we'd use it. Yeah, we might. Like, I think this tractor will fit in it. We'll have to figure out what fits in the shipping container. I think that one will fit. I don't know if that John Deere will. I don't know if the Ford will. Actually, I think there's very little that'll fit in the shipping container. We may leave everything or sell everything as is. But let's take a look here at the storage shed. We haven't been in the storage shed in a while. I mean, things like this stuff would fit in a shipping container. I mean, some of it may be helpful depending on what we go back to in the States. We'd have some equipment to go with. We just have to find tractors. Find a tractor. I mean, let's Alright, so a 40-foot container is 5,500. We could probably get a bunch of stuff into it. But we don't have a way to get it to the farm, so we'd have to have it delivered. I guess isn't too big of a deal. 5,500. That doesn't really put it down. Let's make sure we got room for, like, I think if we drop it back here, we'll be able to load up. Just want to make sure that we got room for a truck to get in to drop it off and then to pick it up. Bring it to the shipping terminal. Bring them. Because if we're taking equipment, we probably shouldn't be like, oh, hey, here's a farm you can pay us rent to run, but I'm taking a good portion of the equipment with us, which probably So if he comes in, he can make that turn. Well, there, and back straight down. Yeah, that's that'll work, I guess. We should probably start on that since with the equipment see what will fit that we can take back with us, or at least ship back to the States and deal with at a later point. And make a few phone calls and see if we can get something delivered potentially today. Yeah, it's not much for us to work on other than potentially packing up equipment. So give me a bit. I will make a few phone calls and I'll check back in with you guys with hopefully good news. Yeah, so don't go anywhere. All right. Luckily, the shop at the end, they had a container available and the truck just dropped it off. They spent a little, well, it's 12:30. I left you at like 8 in the morning. But they dropped the container off. They just headed out. So I guess let's grab the little Volvo and see what equipment we can pack into it. We'll grab the Volvo and we'll grab the log puller thing. I think Volvo can handle it. There at the end. Well, one thing we probably should do as well is clean the equipment before we start loading it up. Oh, I don't have a hose. Thought I grabbed that. There it is. So basically what they said is we load it up, we slap our locks onto it. And as long as we have a full manifest of what we have in there, we shouldn't have any issues at shipping terminals. Getting it with the being having to be cut open. Pack the quick hose down as well. Let's see if this will fit. Whatever doesn't fit will sell. Yep, that won't fit. Oh, maybe it will. Nope. I'm gonna get stuck. But no worries. Some of the stuff I know is too big. Some of the stuff will have to get creative when we pack. Some of the stuff I know we're gonna have to probably get like a dolly of some sort to slide in. That so we can slide in sideways. But I'm working on getting a bunch of this stuff out. Out, cleaned up, and we'll see about trying to get it in. Alright. So we have a bunch of the equipment out. Let's close everything down. The one thing they did mention is we can't bring any, like, hay or seeds or silage. Any of that stuff has to stay. Or be packed in a different container for agricultural products, blah, blah, blah. If it's just machinery, that's fine. So, have to think about that. We may not be able to bring our seeds and fertilizer, hay, straw, and silage net with us, which is fine. If we sell the farm, they get a start, at least with that stuff. Oh, what is this? Oh, there's seeds in this. Okay. Can't do that. Alright, there we go. That would have been bad. Because if for some reason they decided to open the container into a search and they found out we had agricultural stuff in other than machinery, that would delay our receival of it and probably cause other problems and whatnot. Alright, so I'm gonna work on trying to manhandle some of this stuff in. And I'll check back on you. We made some progress, I guess. Alright, so it's actually... that guy doesn't fit, our tether doesn't fit, the cultivator doesn't fit. The only things we've got in here are a subsoiler, seeder, and the Volvo. And then I ran and grabbed the, oh, what is this guy? 7488 International to pull some of this stuff out. But it looks all way too big, but well, we can clean it off. And that's all stuff that I'm not gonna really need too much more of. The harvester will stay because we need that. I mean, we won't sell the equipment right away. Maybe they'll want to buy it with the farm. Whoever buys the homestead farm here, maybe they'll want to buy some of the equipment. But they may also want to get a non-hodgepodge of assortment of equipment. This guy closing off. I'm wondering if we can, not for the equipment, but for like the tractors, send them over like vehicles. Like if we get them to the shipping center, if they can load them on like vehicles or something with they can, even if it's on a different transport. I'd love to take that International with us. That's a great tractor. Just cleaned up while we're over here. Still gonna need that guy. Don't need that anymore. We don't need the roller anymore. We should probably pull them out to get clean, but we need to make room. So what we can do is see if we can get the Silverado and the trailer back here and load up what we're not going to be able to take with us. Actually, we were going to wait to see if somebody wanted them. Pull the other two things out, let them clean, and we can pack everything back in. Alright, let's get these guys cleaned off. That was a used sale, I believe, if I remember right. Or a roller that we used once, maybe, twice. So we're not getting rid of this guy just yet. We still need him. But the weather looks nice, so they probably sit out for a bit. The barn looks so empty. have to get the truck and bring that up. Let's go see what we've got in the front barn. That we can bring potentially with us. Oh, I wonder if that's too wide. Probably get this in there too. But that's a thought. We could probably bring that with us. That's too big. Unfortunately, that guy's too big. These guys are too big. This might be handy for them if they decide to keep the cows. Bucket. I don't know if the Ford will fit, but if we ship the International, we can ship the Ford too, then pack all the front loader stuff into the shipping container, but we're still using that. As much as I love the Silverado, I think we'll sell it or leave it here for them. Same with this guy. I don't really have a use for it. It was a cool thing to have. Actually, you know what? Maybe we'll ship the Model T, the Double T here back. It is a classic car. Even if it just sits in the garage, it's cool to have old classic cars. Maybe we'll get them some friends. So I'll see if they're comfortable shipping that as well. Give these guys, excuse me, give these guys a hose down. So that one's empty. That one's got lime in it still. Hopefully we can fit both in. If not, we'll have to pick and choose. always. Yeah, I'll manhandle him in it later. Later. That should fit, and it doesn't leave us much room. But I think we got everything we really need. And we'll work on getting this stuff back into the shed as well. Probably do that on the off day that we won't be recording a VOD. I gotta move the bag of lime to the barn. I gotta bag the seed. We'll work on some of the equipment we can sell right away, like the steamroller. We can return to the guy that we borrowed it from. We don't need it anymore. We're gonna need the Chevy grain truck here. Harvests. We can sell that. I know we've got all the new equipment we bought over where we were excavating a little bit. We can head over there. I informed them of what our findings of gold were, that it's actually a good amount of gold there. And they asked that we not dig there for the moment anymore while the owners, they want to sit and figure out what they want to do going forward. So I have a strange feeling that they're going to kick us off, want all our stuff off, that they can work that land themselves. It's unfortunate, but we made probably $60,000 to $70,000 in gold off the land, so I'm not too upset about that. But I'll show you some of the. It just sucks that I bought new equipment to help us out. There, and we're gonna most likely get kicked off of it. Should have probably told them, oh no, we didn't really find too much gold there, and they would have probably let us continue. Oh, I wonder if we can put the mini excavator in there. I'll have to see. But I picked this guy up. I went a little ambitious with the bucket. When the bucket is full, you can't really lift it. So then I went and got the conveyor system here that I can dump it on the ground. Then we back the dump truck under here and it fills it up. Goes quicker. We started this little crater here. And that's in a little digger, but we got all this. I forgot about this equipment. This we could probably easily sell and make our money back on. Maybe if they kick us off the land, they'll want to purchase conveyor system and that guy. Little excavator I'm going to try to take with us. See if it fits. Hopefully it fits in the container. If it doesn't, then we'll have to part with it. But okay, I told them we hit water at a couple spots digging down. We didn't hit water over here. But out of the basically 3 test holes, we got let's see, 2, 4, 6, 8, like 12,000 liters of gold out of. So this ground is profitable, but probably not for us much longer. But we'll see. We'll probably leave this truck here. We'll sell it here because I don't think it'll pass emissions back in the States. So I mean, look at the... I mean, probably as a farm truck, but that limits us to us using it. We'd still have to buy another vehicle. So we'll probably leave it. And we don't have to deal with all the paperwork and other stuff. If I can bring it, only use it on the farm, not on the road, that's kind of useless. I have to buy a new truck. One of the downsides of going back to civilization. But I think it'll be good to actually run an actual farm, not live out in the middle of nowhere. I've enjoyed it. It has gotten lonely in that, but it's like times like this where we've got lots of downtime. You know, if we lived closer to civilization in that, I could probably pick up odd jobs for other farmers doing stuff, helping them out on their fields and make a little extra cash instead of puttering around the homestead here trying to figure out what to do. All that. But it is getting late. The sun's starting to set. And I think it's about to end this episode. The next day here in April, we'll probably see some change around the farm when we come back for the first day of May. Hopefully I can get that steamroller out of here and back to him. And I'll probably work on getting everything that we yanked out of the storage barn back in there, nice and neat and orderly, as we figure out what to do with that stuff. And of course, I'll find out the answers to questions about shipping tractors and vehicles and whatnot back to the States. See what's... I don't think the tractors will be an issue. I don't think the Model T truck will be an issue. That guy, unfortunately, will be an issue. In that, but we'll see. See where the everything takes us. And actually, let's take a look at the calendar. Will we have anything to harvest? No, not in May. June, we'll be able to harvest our barley. And then July, our wheat and canola that we've got planted. And then cotton, hopefully, in October, and that's where we'll end. At least I plan to end. We'll see. But that, thank you for watching. Hopefully you guys enjoyed, and I will see you in the next one.